All right, get in. Gonna take a few seconds, let you all get in here. It's Sunday Night Live. It is Sunday Night Live. Greetings, 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 greetings. Let's start coming on in. Let's begin to like and share. Tell Lottie and Dottie and everybody that we are on. Thank you. Greetings, Desiree. How are you? Sadie, you all coming in. Please like and share as you come in. Please like and share the live with everyone as you come in. Hopefully you got your little snack or something so that you can hang out with me for a little while. All right, greetings. Praise is at Deacon Praise Winston say, all right, Winston say, I'm coming to Winston. You got to get your tickets. I'm coming to Winston. I'm going to be starring in a stage play in Winston. Oh my gosh. So it is great that you are here, my brother. Thank you. Y'all get in. I'm too good. Greetings. You all come in. Please like and share the live. All right. Just was doing a few little housekeeping things here. Okay. And making it live over on TikTok. Okay, we're live there. All right, you all are coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, who do we have here? Sadie Jordan, greetings to you. That is Dream. Is that Dream Carter? All right. Greetings to you, Emma. Greetings, Greg Otis. Greetings. All right, you all continue to like and share. Like and share. We're getting our numbers up there. We got a lot of interesting things that we're going to be talking about on tonight. A lot of great, obnoxious topics. Those of you that follow me and follow the follow the blog, we got a lot to discuss and a lot to talk about. That and so we're gonna hang out for a little bit. Let's continue to get these numbers where we'd like it to be. Greetings, David. How are you? Greetings, Andre. Greetings, James. All right. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. All right. Greetings. Okay, Callaway. Greetings to you. You all come in. We got a lot to talk about on tonight. Y'all gotta get it, be in here so y'all can get the tea, especially down here tonight. in Atlanta, we had so Charlene. I want to talk about these 𝐂𝐥𝐿 women taking over. These women taking over 𝐂𝐥𝐿 churches and pastoring. All right, Mitch McConnell. I don't know. He's sick. He is sick. All right, Jordan Brown, greetings. You all come in. Please begin to like and share. Like and share. Let's let everyone know that we are on. It is time for Sunday Night Live. We're going to also do some recap from, what was that, Thursday? Did I come on Wednesday or Thursday? I think I came on Wednesday or Thursday. And so we'll be back on our regularly scheduled broadcasting schedule this coming week. So you all begin to still like and share as you come in. Got a number of things that we're going to talk about on tonight. Some really, really great topics. A lot of stuff is going on in church. A lot of stuff going on in church. A lot of stuff is happening in and around this thing that we call worship, and these houses of worship, and these leaders that represent and are leading congregations. And I think I'm really getting why some people are disengaging. I think some is that the best way to kind of phrase it? That some people are just disengaged, and I want us to share about that a little bit tonight. I want to do something. What do you all think about a little bit of interaction, a little more interaction? If I drop the link, will some of you, Andre? Perhaps will some of you all come up and kind of expound and share some of your thoughts? So we're going to talk about a number of things, because a lot of people are really, honestly, they're totally kind of disengaging. And I think, for lack of a better word, it certainly deserves to be discussed, especially for okay, you'll come in, you're listening, so especially for those that that have kind of been in it forever, or you have family members that have been in it forever, and you're kind of turning down, or just turning. All right, just that you're not. It's not a part of your life. It is not a part of your lifestyle. It's not where you're getting up and it's routine habit. It's a routine practice, where on Sunday mornings your whole house is waking up and you all are getting dressed and you're preparing and going to church as a family. And so family structure has changed. Family structure has changed drastically. And so you don't have a husband, you don't have a wife, you have these a single woman or a single man that's getting up. And then are they getting up and taking their children? If you all put the FP thing, what is it, the FYP, y'all run me up so we can get some good numbers over on TikTok, please. And so you're not seeing it. And so then you have children that are being reared and they're not in the habit of going. And then so everyone is kind of checking out. And then those of us that still are engaged are still doing things. Are we just doing it because it's out of habit? Are you just going because your mama went, everybody went, and it's creatures of habit? Also, I don't know if I want to do what happened with those twin boys, those viral twins. So did one of them so I guess you got some viral twins that are what are the twins that are on TikTok? Okay, so he was found alive. Okay, so now this is my problem with stuff like this, and I guess I'm skipping ahead, but I was trying to talk as you all came in, and so now we'll get fully started. Okay, let's hit the okay. All right, welcome. It is Sunday Night Live. Thank you all for tuning in, joining in. I need everyone to hit the like button as you come in. Hit the like and the share button as you come in and take your seat. Got to, yeah, I know that's one thing about. I tell you, oh, I dumped all of that candy out of that little bag that Jeanette gave me down into. She have the cutest little bags. All right, so greetings and welcome to Sunday Night Live with yours truly, Sir William G. McCray III. I need everyone to like and share, like and share, like and share, like and share. As you are coming in, those of you that are on YouTube, okay, come on, let's get these likes and shares up. It's getting ready to get. I'm getting ready to get into the gossip. Y'all ain't gotta run. Y'all ain't got to run. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. You do not have to do neither, because I promise you that I am coming with all the good tea that you're going to want to fill your cup with, and that you're going to want to know. And some stuff that you might not have known, or that we're going to discuss and add to it. All right. Okay, so Andre, okay, so the boy was found. He was found. Okay, Letha Barksdale, greetings to you. Lisa Mitchell, greetings. I'm all over the place. Get it? She was telling me I was all over the place. Okay, so Lisa, let me just share with you. I like to start when I have a certain number on all platforms. So when you all are coming in and the numbers are building to the number that I want, I kind of chitter chatter until we get there. Now that we're there, we'll have a formal start to the show. All right. I kind of know what I'm doing. I got a couple of Emmys for this, so I kind of know what I'm doing. All right. All right. Greetings and good evening. You're watching Sunday Night Live with yours truly, Sir William. All right. The creator of the whole Black Church blog experience. And before me, there might have been others that have come after, and there might be some that do it better. There might be some that have larger platforms. However, no matter what you want to say or how you want to cut it, but none of them. How about that? But none of them doing it before this guy right here. All right, so we're coming in. Greetings to you. Thank you. Is that Caleb? Greetings to we are streaming. We are live on YouTube, Facebook, Streaming Faith, Pixel, Apple TV, Roku TV, and we're on TikTok and Instagram. And so I know a number of you sometimes watch me. I have some people that was telling me that they actually watch me like on their on their actual TV, on their smart TVs. We got a number of topics tonight that we're going to discuss, a number of things that are going on and some stuff that is going on with me. And I want you all to be aware. So we got some breaking news about Sir William G. McCrae III that we want to share with you, expound on, talk about. We're going to talk about there is still, and I'm going to do tonight's topics, but we're also going to probably have some aspects of some recapping or reiterating from Wednesday night's show, because those were some pertinent topics, and that I think although we did have a large or a significant audience on there, but some of you all, Sunday nights is generally, for most all intents and purposes, our larger night. I know that we are been I'm on this this campaign for followers. So we have a potential for to have a deal, and there's going to need to be a certain number on one of the platforms. So we were meeting and discussing, and one of the people that I guess assist me, work with me, help me, one of the suggestions is that we may we're going to play with our numbers, and we're going to do some different things. One of the suggestions was cut the stream on all the various platforms and sort of just do a snippet, tell you all that we're going live, and then push everyone to one platform to boost numbers. So I kind of like the strategy of that, or the idea of that, but then also, as you build, I guess there's no exact right way to do it. It's no exact science. You just kind of have to do your best and be as good as you possibly can, and then do and give folks there to, on whichever one. Because the flip side that I was saying of that is that if you push everyone to one, then sometimes in that push, because a lot of people engage, and then a lot of people don't engage, or a lot of people, some people are very, very conscientious followers, and then some are not. Some, you, just like me, you got to call me and tell me that you're sending me an email, but everyone may not be as busy as I am. So I don't know. We'll play with it. But the main thing is, if you all like and share, and let Lottie, Dottie, and everybody know, then while you're letting them know, that will work. That will do it. All right, let's get into it. Let's jump right in with both feet into the deep over into the deep water. All right. And this is I think this is going to be good. It's going to be exciting, and something for you to be able to share and participate in and with as well. All right, let me. Okay. Let's get over here to it. All right. Are we here? Are we there? Okay, LeBron Shepherd, you said you have a question. Hey, Mother Janice. Also, the ways to give are posted at the top. Our one of preference not Facebook. I'm sorry, is Cash App. Our Cash App is posted as well. You can do PayPal, you can do Venmo, you can do Zelle. You can do a super chat. All right, Riley, greetings to you. Haven't seen you in a while. Mother Janice Felton, it says, is here, limber and shapered. Okay. All right, you haven't been here in a while. So so that, I mean, you start your question, y'all don't get on my nerves in the first 15 minutes of the show. Okay. You all know one thing that that's not gonna change, and that is Sir William and my attitude and how I come. Now, if you start out, I gotta get something to drink on this. If you start out your sentence when I haven't been here in a while, then you don't know what I've talked about. Because if you haven't been here, then you don't know what's being said. Right? Because you haven't been here. So the position is on you, since you haven't been here, is to find out what I've talked about or find out what I've discussed. So now we're going to get into some of those topics, because that is actually, sir, a loaded question, because there is a lot of things going on with the gentleman. And there's a lot of different things to be discussed as it refers to him. Okay? So if you want to sit back, since you're here tonight, and hang out for a while, then you can find out. And then when I get to that portion of the show, then we can come up with that question. How about that? Is that all right? Am I talking right? All right. All right. I just want Letha, now this is the thing. Let me sit back and cross my legs. It's one thing that's going to be consistent. Y'all know that Sir William is going to be at B. Sir William, I'm going to be true to myself at all times. I can't, I don't know. I tried it a whole lot of different ways. And try to be nice, and try to be this, and try to be that, and try to do this, and try to do that. Excuse me. Let me do just what works for me. Okay? All right. So, the drum roll. We got some exciting news, and the exciting news, and one of the topics tonight is myself, and it has been out and immediately released that there's going to be a great evening of fashion, beauty, lifestyle brand, and theater are all coming together, going to collide for Robert J. Moore's Are You Marriage Material? This hit stage play, and we are going to start our tour and premiere on one of the first shows on this tour, and during the International Black Theater Festival. The show is going to be also co-starring and hosted by, you know him, Dwight Eubanks. You remember Dwight Eubanks? He was for a period of time on Bravo's Real Housewives of Atlanta. He's a master stylist in the Atlanta area. Has been known for just kind of being one of those extraordinary people that has known for events, decorating, just an impeccable brand down throughout the years. So he will be hosting this must see. And it really is. I'm not just saying it because I'm gonna be a part of it, but I've been looking. The script is excellent, and I've been looking at past versions of the production, and it is a really, really, it is really, really good. It is. It has all of the aspects of a good stage play, with the music, the plot, the storyline, the acting. It is good. It's gonna make you laugh. It's gonna be some heartfelt. Excuse me. It's gonna be some heartfelt moments that you might tear up, and then it's going to be some thought-provoking aspects that that's going to also make you think. It's going to make you think about yourself, make you think about your life, and whether or not you are marriage material, and or should you have perhaps thought about getting married or being married at a different time. Maybe it wasn't the right time. So anyway, it's gonna unpack all of that. It will. The production is bringing all of that together in conversation with an unforgettable night of entertainment in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. The worlds of beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and live theater come together for an unforgettable experience as the acclaimed playwright Robert J. Moore presents Are You Marriage Material during the International Black Theater Festival. It is going to be hosted by Dwight Eubanks, known for his style, his personality, and his phrase about it's a lifestyle. The production is more than just a theatrical performance, it's an event. All right, so audiences are invited to make it an afternoon, make it an outing. Get your uh your girlfriends and your friends to together and come out, or get your family members, or some of your fraternities and or your groups to come out and to experience the entire evening. It's it's going to be it is definitely going to be one. Okay. And so I'm gonna deal with something in just a quick second. So it'll be at the will be performing during the International Black Theater Festival in Winston, and Are You Marriage Material will be Friday, July 31st of this year. And you will be put the performance is going to be at the I think it's called the Foothills Brewing Theater and downtown, or on 4th Street in Winston. And so you can go to www Are You Marriage Material and get all of the information also, so that you can purchase tickets. I am hoping that some of you all that like me and watch me and view me and say that you love me, that you will be here for, or that you will make it your business to come out and to see me and acting and a part of this performance. So it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, so what's going on over here in my chat? All right, I hear all of this, that I'm rolling, I'm laughing. Okay, is there somebody that needs to get read for fifth, or do we need to click the link? Because I'm I can go from 0 to 1,000 within seconds. So I see that you all were adding somebody. You were making some comments and you was rolling. So what are you rolling about? Because you watching me. I'm not watching you. And if it's something so funny or something that's that is irritating you so bad, then you can click that X and you can go on. So somebody Jay, who was it? Let's camera up now. Since you got so much to say. Now it's quiet. Are we clear? I don't know what it is about you that's sitting at your house. You all get y'all something and get y'all something going. Okay? Get you something going. So I've been seeing this back and forth on TikTok and on Instagram. I was a school teacher, so nothing miss me or pass me at all. Now it's quiet. So do I need to scroll back? So let's be clear. You can watch whomever, whatever you so choose. I'm not desperate for numbers where you got to be over here, and I'm sick of this. But one part of it, and I guess I'll just kind of interject this here. So some stuff went down this week. And I was trying to figure out because it's kind of an edgy topic and the person is edgy. So I was kind of figuring out whether or not that I would discuss it or discuss it at all. But so this whole idea, and then this is the thing about trolls. This is the thing about trolls that I find problematic, because a troll feels like, and some of you all that watch them or you'll see their comments and you all won't say anything. So they feel like they have the justification, for lack of a better word or better term, to come on your picture, your social media page, make any kind of hideous comment that they so choose about you. And if you respond and you say something, then, oh, that's so terrible. I want to know, why is it terrible for me to pray and especially as a former teacher? Why, and especially for people that say that they are saved, why is it wrong for me to pray for your children and your grandchildren to be bullied? If you are grown, and I promised one of my senior fans that I wasn't gonna, even though I don't curse, or I don't believe I curse. I don't believe I curse, because I only use the words that's in the Bible. But I cannot use those words. So I'm trying to figure out, why do you all think it's wrong for me to pray and ask God to bless you 1,000-fold and to reap a harvest on your kids, not you. I want it to come to your children and your grandchildren. Because if you're a grown man, if you are a grown man, black man, white man, gay man, straight man, a polka dot man, or whatever you are, and you are a grown adult, and you see something or you see somebody on social media, whether you like them or not, and you stop what you're doing and you click some asinine comment on their picture or their post or their video or whatever it is that does not pertain to you in any kind of form, but you want to insult them and you want them to see, just think about how sick you are. You want to insult them. You want them to see that you have insulted them. And you want their family, their friends, their children, and anyone else that visits their page and sees that post, you want all those people to know that you are such a sick, vile, and low-down person. Now, in your bio, you say that you saved. In your bio, you say that you're a man of God. In your bio, you say that you're a woman of God. But, and then you get to the point where you have all these other sins that you think is just so horrible, but you don't realize that how sick and how low down you are, that when you stop and take time out of your schedule and you want to comment, so I want your children, I want your children, thank you, Jesus, and your grandchildren. See, I want them to be bullied so much that it won't ever, that the blessing will be so great they won't ever be able to escape it. That it'll come from every end. They'll get bullied at home. They'll get bullied all in their community. They'll get bullied and they'll get talked about, and it'll just run down their timeline to the point where you're going to have to go on and you're going to have to try to pay for counseling, and you're going to have to try to get them some help, because you're going to have to try to get them together for their mind. Because that's the kind of pain that you want to call somebody else. Yeah, I do. It's Christ-like. It's Christ. You know why it's Christ-like? Because you read what you saw. Yeah, it's Christ-like. Don't go to telling me Christ was Christ-like. Don't go to telling me that. All right. Hey, Marquise, I'm going to need you to come up. I'm going to need you to click the link, sir. We have a lot to discuss as it pertains to that's not what I wanted. We have a lot to discuss as it pertains to the church and what's all going on. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, I posted the link in the chat. You see the link in the chat? I don't and if you so evidently you're not familiar with me, because I don't go on other people's platform and do that. I'm a commentator, I'm a journalist, I'm a blogger. So yes, I discuss hot topics and I discuss what pertinent things and current events. Absolutely I do. Absolutely I do. But I'm not over on somebody's page because they posted something, and I say, yes, I go on to when I'm invited to other people's platforms. What do you click the camera? Because I'm not going to engage back and forth with your comments. What is your point? What is your point for being over here? Because you 2 seconds from getting blocked from being over here. So you can click the camera and you can clarify what you're trying to say, because I'm already pissed off. So it doesn't take much for me. So what I'm saying, so don't question me about what I just said. I made it very clear what I said. I don't care whether you like me or not. You're not going to check me. I just said what I said. I don't go to people's pages and I do not say negative and insulting things under their post or their comments. Whether you like me or not, that's what I said. So don't come back behind me in a comment and try to challenge me and say that I do that, because I don't. You said what? YouTube doesn't let you click the comments. What are you saying? I mean, why is your phone stupid? That you know why it is? Because you have an Android. Because you're dumb and retarded and you got an Android instead of having a regular iPhone like everybody else. So it's not gonna let you do it. Get on my nerve. Told you about that. Why you got an Android anyway? Now, did you get the thing? No, I don't go on other people's pages. I go on people's pages when. What are you asking me? I made a specific comment. Yeah, do you all didn't what I say? I minored in English. Is English your second language for you? I clearly stated. I just sent you the StreamYard link. Okay. You want to do shows with everybody else, and you want to do content with everybody else. Now, did you get it? Because everybody's acting. Why is everybody acting like they special needs tonight? All right, we got a number of topics that we're gonna discuss, because I don't know what's going on with him. I wanted him to come and he could explain or share some aspects about that. So I want everyone married, or are you marriage material? I want everyone to get your tickets. It is going to be a great time. And right, I'm talking about Android. Are you Isaiah? Are you an Android person? Just the name of it sounds annoying to me. Android. That sounds like it doesn't. It sounds like some kind of demon. All right, we got to discuss this again because it's still being a hot. It's still it still seems to be a big deal, especially for those of us that are Church of God in Christ. Greetings, thank you for coming in. It still seems to be such a big topic, and people are really having a fit or having some kind of I don't know why this all of a sudden got crooked. Okay, there we go. There it seemed like people are really having some major issue with the Clark sisters going to Vegas. So what is the deal with that? Do you all have a problem with that? Okay. Greetings. Can you all hear me over on IG? Do I have to come out and come back in? Okay, so you all can't hear. Okay. Can you all so can you all hear me? Okay, you all can hear me. Okay, that's somebody that has an Obama. You see how the little super stuff. It just gets on my nerve. You got a cheap phone, and you can't hear. So then all of a sudden you got to put it in the chat that like everybody else can't hear. No, it's you and that cheap phone you got. That's why you can't hear. okay, because everybody else they got some kind of equipment and not one of them phones that they was handed out at the at the bus stop where that they had a tent, or when y'all came out of the social services building or something like that. Now you got what they call them, a trap or some kind of phone. That you got that kind of phone. That's why you can't hear. But everybody else, they got a payment plan. All right, and don't have no prepaid. Okay. Everybody, cause see, you can't hear on that Obama phone. That Obama phone is for you because you live in the projects, and the walls to your house are concrete, and that phone is meant for you to be able to call 911. Okay, that's why they gave you that phone, because you live out there in the jungle, and they gave you that phone that can dial 911 through cement and through concrete. Okay, that's why you got a phone. You want your phone so you can talk to mama and them, and and so you can gossip on. That's not what that phone was designed for. That phone was designed. That's why y'all smuggle them into them prisons when y'all go down there to visit Jody and y'all give him a phone. That's why they over there. That's why they over there in their pods. And they do it live. Do y'all know y'all got some they call themselves content creators. Y'all got some content creators that's coming to you from the prison. Are y'all aware, April? Do you know? Did y'all know? Did y'all know that y'all got some people? All right, so now you got the link. Are you gonna click it? What are you doing? Okay, so at AIM, on the official night of AIM, before the presiding bishop spoke, there was an announcement made, and the announcement entailed that, and it had some errors in it. It did have some errors in it, and they have corrected it. They came back and they issued apologies and they issued statements and all of that. But there will be produced a performance of the Clark sisters, because a lot of people are sending me, and I don't know if they're sending other people this. A lot of people are sending me or sent me, because I used the term that they use where they said residency, and people are saying, oh no, it's not a residency, it's just a performance, and all of this. Everybody's splitting, they're trying to split hairs. The only thing, I thought I was the only person that was trolled. I thought, hey, oh, that's my friend from LA. Hey, David. So I thought I was the only one, but come to find out, it's more than me. Presiding bishop, everybody's getting trolled, and I mean, the people really went hard And they're saying that it's not a residency, and then they went into that they were not the first, or they would not be the first, and everybody is splitting hairs and getting technical. At the end of the day, it is still, however you want to cut it, it is still a quite an accomplishment for a gospel show to go to Las Vegas, the world of entertainment, and the next best or next big place as it relates to performance and entertainment. I guess what, next to New York, right? Wouldn't it be? Now, the only thing I'm gonna tell you what the show is lacking. This is what the show is lacking. The show is lacking the Black Liberace. Okay, they need me to come out. They need me to come out. They need Sir William to come out, and I am in some kind of like Liberace in some elaborate like white fox cape or something that I come. It's long, like it is dragging the floor, and I come out just amazingly dressed, and I announce the clogs. See, that's the only thing. That's the one thing that it is missing. Like, I need to be the announcer, because who else is gonna do it? Who else? Yeah, you all know it would be hot for me to do it. It's nobody else. If somebody else is, who else has the drama? And that I was. I'm Liberace. I'm the Black Liberace. Why don't y'all tell them? Y'all need to tell Karen and Dorinda and Jackie and Tweaky. Y'all need to tell all of them. We want Sir William. We want Sir William to bring them out on the stage and now they need, right. Like, they need me, like, you know how Liberace would have on his piano, he would have the candelabra. And y'all, I love French provincial furniture. I need to be the person that announces the Clark sisters, Dorinda, Karen, and Jackie. I would come up with I don't know what I would say, but I would come up with something that would be stellar. All right, it would be stellar, and it's just it's the perfect icing on the cake. Y'all need to tell them. Y'all need to tell them. Sir William needs to be Sir William. Who else is gonna do it? Who else? Like, I need a big white top hat, white tails, and white fox with bling bling everywhere, rhinestones everywhere, and it just be like it just be Vegas. It'd be just totally. Oh, what was the guy's name? Sigmund and Roy, that had the tigers. Oh, like I could come out with and it's oh, wait a minute, I got a picture. I did a Christmas card. Wait a minute, let me find my Christmas card. Let me tell you. Let me show y'all the thank you, kind spirit. Let me show y'all the where is that Christmas card? I did a Christmas card with this big dog, with this big poodle. Y'all know I'm always trying to like come up with something to outdo the last thing that I did. Where is that picture? Oh my gosh, was that 3 Christmases ago? When was that? Because that year my Christmas theme was purple. I think it was purple, gold, and white. If my memory serves me correctly. I gotta find this picture. But it would be so. It's the icing on the cake. It's just the thing that they need. They need Sir William to bring them out. They need me to be the announcer, and I'm just the perfect person. It's like it's nobody else. I don't even know who's gonna do it. Who could they possibly be even thinking of to do it? And I mean, it's just see. Let me show y'all. Okay, so this is when I had on my podcast. I had, what's her name? The girl that they was talking about that wasn't. Can y'all see it? Why y'all can't see it? That wasn't. That's my pod. That's the set for my podcast. That was the girl, Dr. Bryant, and they were saying that she wasn't a doctor or something. Like, okay, now you can see her. Okay, so that was Christmas, and y'all see I got on purple. And see, look. Is that not, see, no one has that kind of drama but me. Like, who does stuff like that besides me? See, I can come out in some kind of white fox cape to the floor with some white lions. Donnell says yes. April says the Black Liberace. Yes, this is look at me. Look. Is that not? Look at the dog. Is that not like over the top? Is that not just like total grandeur? Is that not fabuloso? Come on, no one operates like that. But full length mink, fox. Yeah. Look at us. Look, we did a full photo shoot. Is that not amazing? That's how I would bring them out. That's how I would bring them out. Bring them out like that. All right, we got somebody was just going to join us for a second. Then we're going to move on with the show. Let me add them, bring them up. Are you ready? Are you not ready? Okay, you can't.
I know my mic was muted. My bad.
Oh, your mic is muted.
What you mean? I'm gonna join for a second. You gonna kick me off?
You say what?
You gonna kick me off? You say I'm gonna join it for a second. What
yeah, but for a second, right? Because you did just, boy, not too much. Not too much. You know, you still on thin ice for your little charade that you did.
That was not a charade. Someone was giving out false information, and I went to clarify the information.
No, you went over there on somebody else's platform. I'm not talking. Oh, wait a minute. That's infraction number 2. I'm talking about the first infraction when you had your show and you did a full flyer with Kenny Mo's son.
I told you on this show.
I don't want to hear it.
Brother, I'm doing a show. You said verbatim, I don't support other people's shows.
Is that what I said? That's probably
that's exactly what you said. And I said I'm supposed to be your brother.
That sounds just like something I
said. That's exactly what you said.
Well, y'all know how I am, so y'all know exactly how I am. So I may say, I may come out sideways. All right, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. We are joined by brandologists. This is my friend Marquise.
Yeah.
a proud member of, and he's trying to look like me, but I don't have dreads.
Hey, I do like the new hair, brother. I think black is really good on you.
Oh, whatever. So, we got a lot of topics on tonight. And this is a proud member. He is not an official spokesperson in no kind of capacity for Brian Carn or for Brian Carn's churches. He is just a member of the cult. Okay, he's just
okay.
He's just
okay.
He's just a member of the Black Jim Jones movement. He is moving. He is he is moving to Jonestown.
He's gonna get me in trouble.
And he gonna sell all of his goods and everything all of his worldly possessions. And he's moving to the compound. We gonna get it. We gonna get the way the phone is gonna ring. I already can hear it right now.
I'm gonna get a good review.
Genesis is gonna call me. She gonna be standing on top of her head. Anyway, you all know that I'm just clowning and joking. But no, he's a faithful member of Brian Carn's church. And so we got two things with Brian Carn. So one, I'm gonna just preface it this way. So that people can understand. It is no way that the person that started Black Church Blogging, that's sitting up in the church of Brian Carn has been said verbally over the pulpit by the pastor that they want to give them the church. It would be ludicrous for me not to discuss this and to not discuss him every time something happens. Like I don't even know what planet anyone could be from that would think that William McCrae would have to go silent or be quiet about anything as it pertains to him right now, because just about all stories that pertain to him indirectly have some attachment, for lack of a better term, to us. And so and he is still a noted preacher, so it's something that is happening. So let's get with this week first. So I am I've gotten a lot of stories. I was coming back from Baltimore, and it seems like now, sort of in my deduction, it seems like Brian Carn went to do his Tuesday midday service and found out that he no longer had a location.
That would be, I would say that would be accurate. Now, do I think that he was totally taken aback by that? I don't. I just don't think they thought it would be that day. I'm certain that they didn't, because why would you plan something for that day if you knew it was gonna be? That's just that wouldn't make sense.
That you was gonna be set out,
right? So I don't. That wouldn't make any sense to me.
So probably what has been going on is that this has been a back and forth situation for some time now.
Yeah.
And it just came, the owner just brought everything to a head, or brought it to a close, because you can keep on saying that, oh, I'm going to evict you. We can keep going back and forth and arguing and being combative. It's just, how are you feeling about him? Because I don't like the term feeling sorry, but it just seems like he is being pressed on every side.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's definitely going through the roughest time of his life. And And like you said, it's like he's getting attacked from every angle. And I won't call everything an attack, right? Because I don't want to seem like I'm one of those people that just don't believe, because I'm very cognizant
because
of
some
things.
stuff we contribute to.
Right.
Whatever.
So
some stuff we contribute to. Everything is not an attack of
right.
the enemy or of the devil, because it's some stuff you took your underwear down. You
Who, me?
You went over to her house.
Oh.
You went over to her house or wherever y'all did it, in the car, wherever, and now you took your underwear down. You took them down. They didn't. You was not forced.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, what's going on over here on TikTok? Okay. Oh, you got to do that little puzzle thing.
Oh, the capture thing.
Yeah, you got to do the thing. You're not a robot. Okay, there we go.
In the middle of a live, or was you going live?
No, I'm in the live, but you know how TikTok goes. Okay, so it's just like so some things, but what this is saying to me is that it sort of seems like it's indicative that it has been maybe some financial issues for a while, perhaps.
Now, with the church situation, no. So one of the things that I heard on that other person's, platform that was not accurate was that, nothing was wrong with the church. I was just there a week and a half ago.
You all did not have working.
The bathrooms were not working. Yes.
Right.
And that was just one of the issues. So the landlord pretty much is a slumlord. And the church is has been the last tenant. Everyone else, all the other businesses, because there was an arcade, there was a barbershop, there was some type of Oriental.
Because it's like a little strip mall right off the highway.
It's a strip. Yeah, it's a strip mall on Brookshire. And you can tell it's an older building. But the church did it up. I mean, marble flooring, chandeliers. It was the nine. And people, it was
a mistake.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't go into something that you're not owning and build it up to that kind of degree.
But a lot of churches do it. A lot of churches do it. When you think of like like a Mark Moore or a Mark House, people that we know in Atlanta, they put a lot of money into those buildings that, some are owned, but some are leased. And so I just think, I don't know if it's so from what
I'm
I
gonna
was
get
told,
into that. I'm gonna get in. Should a bishop own a building before they become consecrated? I want some of you. I want some of you Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck people. Do you own your house?
Well, do you have a church?
Because there's a lot of bishops with
no following.
Right.
Because the one I argued with the other night on a platform is an organist at a church.
We're gonna go down there. We're gonna deal with him, and that he liked to bend over. Because I got to deal with him because he lied. See, he lied to me, and he was looking for something. So
with the church, it was not a financial. That wasn't the case.
So how did it get up to 76,000 plus?
Because the rent was quite high, so the 70,000 was about 4 or 5 months worth of, from what I've heard, of the rent. And the only reason I'm saying this is because
how much was he paying in rent?
It was
like 10,000 a month.
A little bit more than that. Only from what I've heard now. I wasn't there, but it was.
This is secondhand. This is secondhand. This is church tea. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
So
y'all know
I'm not
most
gonna
times
put.
we be accurate with our church team. Most times we're accurate, but
I'm not gonna
we
put the
still have
exact
to drive
numbers
that.
out, but it was a substantial amount. So it was, when you do the math, it kind of makes sense. But um Prophet said, hey, you don't want to fix anything. We just not gonna, because the church had incurred a lot of repair expenses that really were on the owner of the building, but he refused to do it. And of course, you don't want, the people to continue to come in churches with no air or no working restroom. So you're going to have it fixed because it's not a good look on the church. Okay. Um, and so they went back and forth, and it's in the statement. And from what I was told, they did go to court. They tried to sue in small claims. That's already out there. The judge said, you know what, he split it down the middle. Y'all just move out. You don't have to pay. That's what I heard. Now I do know it's another court date, something like that. I don't know what that's gonna entail. I don't know if the landlord is trying to sue again. But I heard it was more of a washing of, okay, the judge said, hey, they have proof that they've been making all these repairs that were your responsibility. They withheld rent. He just split it down the middle. And so that's where the eviction.
Now there was also an allegation that was thrown out that said that that Brian Carn ignored whatever court date or no, and I wouldn't say necessarily ignore it, but if you got bigger things going on in your life, such as
Yeah, I heard that. I heard they didn't show up. I mean, I don't know if he had counsel record. Listen, I don't know. But like you said, it's so much other stuff going on. The church, we've been looking for a building anyway, right? Because again, because of that building it's really,
it's dilapidated.
yeah. And the church,
It's just dilapidated.
right? And Prophet wanted to purchase the building. He did, but when we had an inspection, when we had a private inspector, or just a, you know.
But now is that false that he maybe had given the indication or had told the members that they owned the place? Is that true or is that false?
I don't know of that. I've never heard them say that. I know that one, he wanted to,
because I know
purchase
Courtney
that.
Jones did that. Courtney Jones stood up behind his pulpit and told his people they was buying that
Yeah, I've
place.
never heard him do that. Yeah,
And
I've
they
never
was
heard
very
him
much
say.
renting it. And they was renting it. And when they got put out, the owner said, I don't care how much money you got. I don't want you in here. So, you got to go. But see, he was just found out to be a charlatan and a crook.
Oh,
Anyway, that was
you talking about what you call it?
Courtney.
Yeah,
He came back and changed his name to Montez Jones.
Yeah, rehab.
Right. They're enlisted. There was some kind of mental illness right there.
Yeah.
Okay,
so yeah, I don't know.
He never
Yeah,
said that they own the building.
No.
He never said that. Okay, so that's us too. So okay, so now that makes it about right because we're now in July. So that if the rent is upwards of $10,000 a month, which that sounds about right. Citadel was when we went in there, we were facing I think a $8,000. When we went into 15-17, we were facing like a $8,000 mortgage, and I think Pastor Simmons did about $10,000 a month because he did the mortgage and then he wanted so much to go toward the principal. And probably a lot of times preachers, especially when they're popular like a Corn, they're operating from the vantage point of what they're operating in at that moment. And that 10 grand may not sound like a lot, Just like, I mean, like Larry Reed was staying in the house paying $27,000 a month on rent, where when you have millions coming in, what's 30 G's? It's not a lot.
I don't think I could ever do. I just, and like you said, if you have that type of money coming in, maybe your mentality is different. But I cannot imagine putting $30,000 a month into a home I don't own.
You can imagine
for rent, William. For rent,
you do it on the slides. You're a gambler.
Is it a casino in Tampa? Let me see.
Yes, it is. It's a casino in Tampa.
We going through A.
Do you be drinking when you Do you be drinking when you?
Yeah,
you're gambling?
Because I give me a tequila song.
Because they give free liquor when you gamble.
That's at certain casinos. Because I went to Chicago and they made me pay for and I said, "Oh, let me get up out of it. I ain't winning no money, and I gotta pay for the
like
drink."
if you go to Vegas, when the Saints go to Vegas to see the Clark sisters,
they're gonna be in there drinking.
You can drink for free while you're gambling, because the more that you get drunk, the more you I remember we was in Vegas. I was in Vegas with Peggy. Peggy was McRae. She said, "Wait a minute, I just hit." And we was all out there, "Girl, put your purse up to the thing so we can get." We was running through the casino gambling. I said, "Put your purse up there, Peggy, so we can get those. What was it? The things or whatever it come out of there." The chips or the coins. We was gonna the Saints gamble. Okay,
well,
so
I was prophesied. Now this one not from prophesying, but I was prophesied to and said I was gonna hit the jackpot at a casino, and it was in a holiness church.
What which told you
that? He told my friend machine to play. And he told me what casino to go to.
Did it work?
It ain't came to pass yet, but I'm a yet believe God.
So, did you go? You wasn't in Charlotte. I mean, you didn't go to the Sheraton today.
No, no. I was here because I have to go to Miami this week. I got to work at the convocation, so I had to be at home.
To get everything together.
It was packed, though.
Why you didn't go to Amir May? It is my understanding, and all of this.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been big enough.
But it would have been free.
Free, but half the people outside.
But the setup and breakdown, I would have had them packed in there, and I would have just had to have. I would have had to have 2 or 3 services.
That would have been a lot, and then you still have Amir May that has church, and so you probably
that little Sunday school class that he's conducting don't matter. His little people could have fit right on in with y'all, and y'all just going over there and take his building. Why pay money to go into the Sheraton and have to convert a ballroom into a church, and then you gotta set up and you gotta break down? That's just not.
Well, I mean, logistically, I just think that was probably a good solution quickly, because we had 600 people there today, so. I mean, again, Amir May Church may hold.
The chair of my deacon board says that unfortunately, legally, you cannot withhold rent for repairs.
Well, yeah, that's technically true, but I mean, we do it.
But people do it. So that was the thing. So everything seems to be accurate then. if he was paying upwards of $10,000 a month, we are now in the 7th month of July, so that would mean that it would be upwards of $70,000 that would be due that he did not, for whatever reasons, he did not pay. And so now now did he have options, or because I would say I still don't like to use the term feel sorry, but I would say that it's probably very, very challenging for him right now to make any long-term or financial commitment and still kind of
and I get what you're saying,
in a place of
and
uncertainty.
right, and I think, and that's the reality of where we are, right? You know, we are people of faith, but we're not unaware of where we are, you know,
Right.
and that's the challenge, you know, because we believe in God, you know, for an outcome, and you know, you still have that. I don't want to say doubt, but it's still okay. What if that's not the reality, right?
You should have to be realistic.
Right, and so again, and then you know, I the church has been looking for a building. I just right now the church, the Charlotte church market is just ain't. You would pretty much need to for a church that size, because there is not a lot of churches that can accommodate um a growing congregation like KCC.
Now, what
You
about
would need
University Church? What about the church? What about who has the building
that
that
that we
Bishop
Newburgh.
Long had?
So that's
Yeah.
it's a school. They turned so another church bought it. I don't know why they released the property. Because that church hold, I think Newburgh Charlotte held 2,500. Um, but right now it's an academy. So I don't know if they outfitted the sanctuary into class. I don't know what the inside of that looks like. Because that's in Huntsville. And so it's been several
Anywhere
places
over on the Billy Graham campus?
where well,
On the
I don't
Billy
know.
Graham.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean I know the church has been looking. So um but if you look at, you know, if you go right now Google LoopNet or Crexy or any of those sites, the market right now is just not, when it comes to churches, it's just not a good market. So the church would need, again, for a church that size, it would need to purchase maybe a flexible space, a warehouse, and really
Who
make it.
has Anthony Jenright's old place?
Didn't that church? I mean, didn't the church continue just with the new pastor?
Well, he's back. He's out of prison now, but Greater
Right, but I thought
Salem
he
City
started a different
Catholic.
church though.
But I thought he had a nice size building. You know what? I just, now that you think about it, or now that you mention it, I'm not certain of, especially not Black. I'm not certain of anything that's kind of a mega situation
In Charlotte.
in Charlotte. Now that you
Well,
make
I mean,
mention of it.
Charlotte does have quite a few big Black churches. You have Friendship, you have the Park,
Where's what you
Baptist Church.
call?
Who
Where's
Sweet Daddy Church?
the guy that used to be the president of Hampton's Ministers Conference?
Oh, you know, I don't know. Ain't that the Baptist thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know anything about the Baptist church.
Oh, I can't. Claude. Where's Claude Alexander?
I don't know, William.
Because he got in
Is he?
he had the affair with the mayor. Him and the mayor was Texan.
I don't. I don't know. But a lot of churches, a lot of churches in Charlotte that does have a sizable congregation, you will find them in those not necessarily storefront, so to speak, but in those industrial buildings like Half Life Church, which is a big one. I think Jamila Gooden, the one that just went viral again, saying I'm gonna beat your whatever over my husband. I think they're in like a office park or something. So I don't know. I guess it's just not a lot of church buildings in Charlotte. I don't know.
Oh,
but
really?
I will say,
what? I hadn't.
Go ahead.
I hadn't really looked at.
You said I don't know. I've looked for myself, saying, okay, listen, what can we figure out? Like maybe I can find something. It's kind of dry in Charlotte as far as the church realty market. So to me,
and you can't go in house of prayer.
Oh no,
House of prayer don't let people visit, but they have a nice sized church.
Yeah, I went there and ate that nasty food a few months ago. They had dressing that tastes like cake, but it was just so eerie with him. He had Sweet Daddy Graces everywhere. Ooh. I think they were playing him on the radio. I said, Lord, let me get out of here. But yeah, now that church is huge now.
Huge. Yeah, but they built their stuff from the ground up there. All right, so we're gonna touch on this. So there was an encounter with Carn in Baltimore. And so now, the guy, he came up to me. I can't even right now think of his name. What is it? Rudolph?
William Rudolph, yeah.
Yeah, so Rudolph came up to me on I want to say it was that Wednesday night. You remember me? And I get that all the time because I do so many stories. And I said, oh, he said, you remember? I said, no. I said, did I talk about you? And so then he said, well, it was not true. And so then I said, so after I looked at him, because I do tend to have a good memory. After I looked at him, I said, oh, you're the guy that had the new pictures out of North Carolina. Oh no, that wasn't me. When I tell you, William Rudolph, if he's watching, you all tag him. William Rudolph lied. Now I don't know what he told Carn, but he lied to me to my face because he told me, and that was the night I wore the fuchsia, and Joe Tugman preached, and he specifically told me to my face. Where is he? Y'all tag him. Tag William Rudolph. He specifically told me to my face that he did not have those new pictures. And he had those new pictures. He said he was taking those new pictures to the point. Now, and I remember distinctly talking about it because I was trying to figure out what heterosexual man would strip down, bend over, and open up their backside in camera for some woman to see. I don't who does that?
Well, his explanation the other night was, and no one asked him for this information.
That he was taking.
Yeah, he said that she wanted to.
Well, what did the woman want to do with him?
She wanted to penetrate him, and he said,
"But now
he don't play that way."
He was on a campaign saying that Brian Carn needs to repent so that he can defend him, but he wanted to take nude pictures because he wanted. So was it a anatomically and biologically a woman, or was it a trans woman?
So what he said did not
I
make.
want him to come on here.
It
I
didn't make sense.
Deacon Myers, y'all need to find this man because
What he said, William.
I have some questions.
What he said, William, and I had gotten off the live because again, I was only there to correct information that was falsehood about my pastor and about my church. He got up there because I was like, I saw him being messy in the comments, and I said, "Well, where's your bishop license?" Because apparently the organization that you was a part of they said they don't affiliate with you.
They denounced them, didn't
they? I got the screenshot. So, let me see where my iPad at. Because he tried to make me seem like I was goofy, and I didn't know what I was talking about. And they was bold and put it under his post, William. He had a post of him with the bishop's license. and the fellowship said, it seemed like they said, now we told you one time before.
Right.
Tonight.
That it's time to cut your food.
Right. And let me find it because I don't want people to think I'm telling a lie on the man. Praise God. But yeah, so but yeah, he said it was a woman that wanted to penetrate him. He said he don't play that way. And he was sending that to her to show him that I guess
to show her that
it was tight and it hadn't been tampered with. Now we know that don't necessarily mean nothing. But that's the explanation that he gave was because I don't play this way, I'm gonna show you my booty hole. And it's I don't know. That's what he said almost verbatim. That I told her I don't roll that way.
Something. It's definitely a spirit of perversion that has overtaken him. But my thing was that he bold-faced lied to me. For one, he came up to me and asked me. I got this ear on too high. Wait a minute. He came up to me and asked me. See, he's such a dangerous liar. He came up to me and asked me specifically, did I remember him? He came up to me and asked me, okay, thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. You'll send that so we can post that. So he came up to me and he asked me specifically, did I remember him? And then once the Holy Ghost brought it to my recollection and I immediately remembered who he was, then he vehemently denied that he was in fact that person. So that's my problem with William Rudolph. And why is William Rudolph saying that that Brian needs to apologize? He doesn't think that he should apologize and that he should repent.
Well, it's a lot of things that William Rudolph can apologize for.
Besides his existence, huh?
Yeah, and because
he lives in a rooming house, doesn't he?
Well, the other night I think he was in a hotel. I don't know where the man lives, but maybe he was traveling.
And is he still playing the organ at that church in North Carolina?
That's what I heard. But they ran him out of so because he's from Alabama, and so he's from he has a reputation here that does not precede him very well.
Well, what kind of reputation does he have? Please expound.
Well, he just they think he has special needs for one, which I'm inclined to agree. I do believe he may
Well,
be
that's
on the
not
spectrum.
necessarily being special needs is not necessarily a bad thing.
Well, but when you're a bishop and you got all these things going, you can't keep a church, all this, who shot John, and Mobile. So Mobile is very petty. That's why I need you to. Mobile is Mobile is it's William McRae as a city. Like, Mobile would not let you live. So, and because Prophet was here Friday night, but Thursday I was at a church meeting, and everyone in the city knows that I rock with Prophet Carn, and I straight told them, I had to pretty much cuss old Rudolph off, and they went to going off about stuff the runs, and I'm just like, my God. But
so he left Mobile and he landed in North Carolina.
I think he made several stops before
along the way. Okay, and so he's an organist, and he was married, but he was married, and then he was seeing another one. Okay, yeah. And so you went over there, and you went to bring clarity. I don't guess anybody has been able to find William Rudolph, because I want him to come. Since Brian Carn needs to repent, I want him to come, and I want him to repent here for lying, because the Bible says that every liar is going to have their part in the lake of fire. And that's certainly where he's going, because he lied to me and said that when he asked me specifically, did I remember him? And then once it came to my recollection of exactly who he was, then he went into that was not him, and come to find out that was in fact him. I think he was looking for a viral moment. I don't know if you agree.
I think so too.
I think he was looking for a viral moment, and he got just what he wanted. He got his name.
Well, he did. So he did, and again, I told him to his face, virtually. I told him, I said, sir, I said, you wanted a moment. Prophet did not want to talk to you. You kept pressing yourself. I heard he cornered, almost kind of tried to corner Prophet Carn. And see, Prophet's not a fighter. I am. I could. That's why I can't be a spokesperson for the church, because I cuss you out, and I'll just take the rebuke. But once I get done cussing you out, then that won't be a good look for the PR person. So, because Prophet was by himself, he kept trying to press the issue. From what I heard, Prophet Carn, he said what he said Sunday. He never said his name, but when he heard that, he said, "Ooh, let me attach my name to it, because he's talking about me." And he's been going on the tour ever since, from platform to platform, trying to build his online ministry, because Prophet Carn talked about it, which I think is beautiful that he think that's going to work. But he, like you said, he was there looking for something. He said he knows major people in 𝐘𝐥𝐝. He said that the other night. So,
Well, who doesn't?
Well, he said he know him personally. I don't know. Listen.
Who did he say he knew?
He ain't name drop. He tried, but he didn't. I don't think he knew.
I didn't see him in any repass or any reception. Okay. Well, that's what we wanted. It's just okay, what is this? Oh, okay. Somebody who was never a bishop. So Rudolph is never a bishop.
Well, he said he was consecrated. He was consecrated in the 2000s, I think, before he had that scandal with the
with the picture.
No, he was almost on the registry.
So he did something with a trial.
Google it.
Oh, but he has a multiplicity, but it's something very seriously wrong. So
yeah, you Google William Rudolph pastor, and it's the article will
and all of that was now that that was in Mobile.
Was it? I thought it was
that wasn't in Mobile. I thought that's why he left Mobile. Now that I'm thinking about it,
Mobile, it's hard to build a church in Mobile. This ain't the city to try to build that. Jackson. So this one, he was in Jackson, Mississippi. Is when that happened. Man wanted to expect.
And then they said he was at 𝐘𝐨𝐮𝐧𝐠 𝐋𝐞𝐫 concert and got into it with somebody. So it's something very seriously wrong with him. Well,
because I don't want people saying I'm making up stuff. And you come from my pastor now.
Well, I'm getting several texts in regard to him, and this is somebody else that I'm mad at this texting me. They were blocked for a week.
Why you can't be mad at we try to be loyal
because you all should do right.
What you mean?
You should do right.
I do.
That's it. That's all I'm.
Yeah, we can talk on the phone about this.
Y'all right. Y'all should do right. This you and this one that's texting me are wrong. Now this one is low down.
Be nice to you.
So, no, I'm not going to be nice because the Lord wasn't nice. All right. So are you going to hang out in the background and come up as you see fit? Or are you going to stay or what you going to do? Because we got a lot of stuff. What do you think? Are you going to go to Vegas to see the Clark sisters?
I got some free rooms at the casino in Vegas, but
that's a good gambling city.
I don't like to go there. I don't win no money down there. And I don't gamble a lot, William. You act like I got a problem. Now I do like to play a little blackjack.
Oh, I know.
They pay 6 to 5. I want to pay 3 to 2.
But the tickets are rather reasonable. I know a lot of people are having a very major problem. Saints, what do you all think about the Clark sisters playing Vegas? Do you all think that do you all have a problem with them playing Vegas? Y'all don't have a problem with anything else.
I don't understand why it's such a. They are artists. I mean, they're going to a venue that just so happens to have a little slot machine here or there. That may have a bar, I mean, the Saints don't gotta go in there and drink.
Well, the Saints drink and do a whole lot of
right.
stuff.
So they just don't want to go down there and get caught.
And everybody's talking about the whole thing about the Stellars went to Vegas, and everybody's talking about
several years.
The first, Clara Ward. Why did Clara Ward die?
William, that was before my time.
It doesn't matter. We still do research, and we still do.
I can research right now.
How did Clara? She died at 48. Billie Holiday died at 44. Clara Ward died at 48. I want. Did she go away with cirrhosis of the liver, or was it some kind of mystery around how she went away?
Let me see.
And then she Mahalia sang in Vegas, didn't she? Did Mahalia sing in Vegas?
I think so. Okay, she died. So she kept having strokes. She collapsed while performing in Miami, and she suffered a series of strokes. So she just kept stroking out until I think
because she must have been so high. Because, you know, she went with C.L. Franklin for years. And so it ain't no telling what happened to her dealing with C.L.
I hate that she died so young.
She died at 48. Ooh, them big wigs. And then women jumping around kind of like buffoonery and coonery. Yeah, it's no telling what happened to her. All right, so I don't know. I just they're going. A lot of people saying, like, I guess it was some other platforms and some other people that was talking about it. It seemed like it was a big deal. A lot of people were up in arms about it. I don't necessarily get the whole ruckus behind it. All right, we've been on almost an hour and a half. The ways to give are up. I need everyone. You know what? You haven't paid any tithes while you're here, so you're gonna leave the offering on tonight. What are you gonna do on tonight? And the person that's in my text, don't text another thing until you send your cash app, send your offering. Brandologist is sending his offering. I need everyone to give. Praise the Lord. It is more blessed to give than it is to receive. Instagram, everyone, the ways is up. I haven't gotten an indication yet. Elder Marquis Smith.
My elder is crazy. Right.
Hold
on, my phone is on the charger. Hold on.
Okay. He's going to get his phone under the shot. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, kind spirit. We need everyone. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Usher man the doors. Let's lock the doors. Everyone move to the front. Move to the front. Move this way. All right. Mother Janice, Deacon Earl, Deacon Myers. Come on, y'all help me. Saints, I need your help. Yes, we raise money. Yeah, we lock the doors. They like, you know what? I don't know why. All right, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. We thank you from our secret supporter. We thank the Lord. Bando. Thank you, Jesus. We thinking this Earl. I don't know why that seems like a bad thing. In California, we lock doors during offering because they was coming, you know, people was coming in. It's not funny, but people were coming in churches. It was being a popular thing. And people were coming in churches, robbing churches. See, Saints Rest over off of East 14. You know, they came in with shotguns. They came in on the Sunday morning. Bishop, not Carl Anderson, Bishop Anderson from LA. They robbed his church. They came in with shotguns. So Eviando. Thank you. Come on, Saints. Let's keep those dollars coming in. You all have to help Obnoxious Media to keep and stay in existence. But so it's not uncommon for us to lock for us in Cali to lock doors during offering time. It's just we looked at it as a safety precaution. And then you don't do no sudden jerky moves. You don't do no little sudden, you know, like offering is not the time for you to have to jump up and have an emergency because something may happen. You may really have an emergency. You don't do a whole lot of sudden jerky moves during offering. Amen. We don't do that. All right. We got a number of some more topics that we got to get into. I always have more topics than we seem to have time. Okay, Earl Mason, let's talk about this for a second. Earl Mason has collapsed his church. He has had a mental episode in Philadelphia. What is it? The Bible says, let this mind be in you that was also in Christ Jesus. He says, I will keep those in perfect peace whose mind is stayed upon me. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but one of love and a power and a sound mind. So I have a very difficult time comprehending people that profess salvation, that profess being saved, having something wrong with your mind.
I think once he said that about Tiffany Montgomery, she prayed them prayers, Lord kill him, and and all that type of stuff.
But it's something wrong with her, right?
I think she's just very strong in her conviction.
Because now you're talking about the lady. Now, if based upon my very limited research, because there's some people that I'm not interested in, and I just don't even really necessarily want to know about. But because of what I do, I have to be able to know a little bit about, right? Because Ed, you crazy. See, Ed is sitting over here in church, and see, it's a lot of crazy people. Let me tell you something. Most sanctified people. Now they gonna get mad when I say this. Most sanctified people, I don't care if they PhD, like it's a lot of crazy coaching people. As you
well, then y'all just have the suicide altar call, and wasn't it quite a few people that went up there?
Well, with Joe Tugman that was saying that they were the people. I wasn't saying it was something.
It seemed like some of the same people that was shouting.
I don't even want to discuss it. I don't even want to discuss it because I thought it was devastating. Yeah, okay, but see, it's a lot of people, and see, anytime see when you believe, when you do that, and you're speaking in unknown tongues, and that you're communicating directly with God. See, that on the surface, that's spectrum.
William, please.
No, I'm serious. Think about it. Okay, you say, see, they laughing in the chat. You say you go into prayer, right? Okay, so let's pray. Okay. And they pray. And then you say that in and of itself. And then you have thousands of people that believe this. You have thousands of people that believe it. You have white people, you have black people, you have thousands of people that believe you go into unknown tongues, that you're communicating directly with God. So that's spectrum. That it's to believe what we believe. Okay, I'm gonna take it further. Jesus came and he lived and he told the people that he was going to die. Right? That's what we believe. A man came and he told the people he only preached for 3 years. He only preached 3 years. And all the time that he preached, he kept telling the people, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Okay? He said it until they what? They unalived him, right? And then he said, I'm gonna come back in 3 days.
Yeah.
Okay. So And y'all don't think you never thought about it. Now, I'm not talking about it from a faith standpoint. I'm just talking about it from a technical standpoint. You've never thought about, oh, this is kind of a little bit crazy to believe, right? That you have not. Have you ever thought about it? Like,
For me,
we kind of, yeah.
I think it would be ludicrous for anyone to not like. But I think because of our experiences in that name that we use and what we've experienced in that name, it makes it all okay. Some right here, because But yeah,
see,
I mean,
but if I go in my mind,
yeah, I mean, it's very
if I
because
go
it
in
doesn't
my
make sense.
mind and I keep thinking and I keep meditating on something, then I bring it into manifestation. See, really, it's still the power is within you. And
Yeah.
it's because you believe in that name that you invoke a response. See, the name could be 𝐶𝐞𝐫, but if I believe 𝐶𝐞𝐫, 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 and I believe that, okay, I know this is a problem for y'all. I know this is problematic. This is problematic. But whatever. See, if you go into
They said so we can
so
manifest aliens. They said they already
right. See, you won. See, you the manifestation. You're an extraterrestrial. You ET. So yeah. But anyway. So this woman, this Tiffany Montgomery lady, was sort of like, who's the woman that got sued? What's the big financial lady that Sweetie or whatever?
Coach, you talking about the one that is recent? It's been recent.
Yeah, Coach somebody.
Stormy?
What's the girl name?
Coach Stormy,
Coach
I think.
Stormy. Okay, so wasn't Tiffany Montgomery sort of like a Coach Stormy, and then some kind of way she got saved in the midst of her doing her coaching thing? And that's how her platform and her ministry, because like if you listen to her talk, she doesn't have any kind of formative well, y'all, my feet feel so nice. I got me a pedicure on Saturday. They feel so nice and supple. And my toes are black. What is that you're putting up in your face?
It's the
wasn't
the
she
mic
some
thing.
Oh, you in the studio like Aretha. So wasn't she like something like that? Okay, they said right.
I think yeah, that's where she got known in the church where it was at All Nations with the Apostle Steve. Remember when she left, it was a big to do.
Well, see, she was in love with him, wasn't she?
I ain't never
and
heard
then
that.
Everybody that crosses her, something bad is gonna happen to him.
Yeah, now she's been her track record ain't too bad.
You remember, because she stands up and says some real reckless stuff.
Oh yeah, she like, I ain't gonna say she like,
she won't even press her hair. She won't even get a good perm.
I think she got one.
I don't know, but I know when she was on Isaac Career, her hair was nappy. It was it looked like pubic hair pulled back in a ponytail. So, but now didn't she collapse on stage?
She did in Detroit. Yeah.
Yeah, something happened. A spirit had taken her over.
She said, yeah, it was a major witchcraft that was being done. That's what she said. She said it was witchcraft and the power of God took her down so that the sparks wouldn't hit her. That's what she said.
Okay,
I think she said it on
so
the Isaac Career show, I
this,
think.
this woman has some kind of way she came out of the world and then she got saved under Matthew Stevenson. She had no basis.
No. She said she got saved in her car. She went to Matthew Stevenson as her, I think, her first church.
Oh, okay. She got saved in her car.
She had the
so she's nuts for real.
She had a Paul experience.
When she was getting high in her car.
I don't know what
and the Lord told her. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
see, I'm further than I can be. Okay, so whatever. So she was part of all the people that left. Because see, I don't know whatever happened with Matthew Stevenson, but everybody backed away from him all immediately. They left.
Well, she left before all of that even happened. She left,
it was a mass exodus. They were jumping ship like immediately, like they had to get away. Terrible. Yeah, I think it was like if they were getting up by the hundreds.
Yeah. I used to.
Right.
So a church I went to was under Apostle Stevenson, and we went to the convocation.
Boosie, you good and crazy. I want you to stop talking, because see, everybody.
Hey, I wasn't a fan, but my pastor, which is my uncle, hey, okay, and then in Chicago, cool, whatever. I'm down for a trip. And I mean, when I tell you the lines of people, I was there and I saw it.
Well, see, everybody gets caught up. See, that's what. But see, y'all don't believe the word. The Bible says that in the last days, there's going to be a great falling away. That's why I got to go and start my church.
I don't think they fell away. I think they just left him.
Well, it's going to be.
I think a lot of them went to John Hannah's church in Chicago. I think a lot of them went over there.
Well, he was coaching too.
I think he still might be a little coach, but
I don't know. I can't get past the T.
The what? I when you got you got well, y'all finna call your phone to make sure. Wait, I'm finna call your phone and mess up your line.
I can't. The team, they just trouble me.
I like his church though, William. His church is I really like. I do enjoy his service.
They say it's nice.
It really is. He really has a heart for souls. I mean, now he's legit. A lot of people can't really get over some of his antics, but he's legit. But they try to put Stevenson Church and Hannah Church against each other all the time.
So does Matthew still have? Does he still have people?
He has a couple.
He has a limited remnant, huh?
So I saw a video, and half of the sanctuary was roped off. It seemed to be in Chicago, and pre-pandemic, you couldn't get in there. I mean, it was overflow rooms everywhere. So it's really unfortunate to see that
he really crashed and burned, huh?
Yeah, that's. But a lot of people prophesied it though. A lot of people said it was just an infection. That's what they called it. People thought it was the big hype for a minute, and because he was taking so much territory with all these churches, it was just a fad, so to speak.
Oh, I know. Keelan was like, "Oh, Matthew." I was like, "Child, I'm so unmoved. I guess maybe it's something wrong with me, because I'd be so unmoved by these people. Just like everybody's going off about this dark skinned man that's an Oreo.
Mitchell.
Yeah. Oh, I think he's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, I would never go to his church.
Oh, no. I wouldn't follow him, Johnny. I wouldn't follow him across the street.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I wouldn't. And see, and he's gonna watch. He's gonna have and y'all say y'all can mark this. Y'all mark this live. You mark this live. Watch. He's gonna start descending. You'll see.
And I think it's gonna be because
his is gonna be massive. It's gonna be massive.
See, you got two churches right now in Atlanta that's popular. That's his church, and it's Change Atlanta. Now I would go to Change. That's it. That's up there in DeKalb County. But yeah,
who's pastor there?
Darius Daniels. That's where Isaac Kareem go. Like they need like a new birth right now because he bought Kenneth Samuel's church on North Harris. You know the one that
place is cursed.
You talking about the big church
over there in Tucker?
Something like that. Holds about 3 or 4 thousand. It's on North Harris,
Highway 85, 75, 78. Over there on Hugh Howe, over there.
It's on North Harrison, yeah.
Yeah, that's where Kenny came from. See, Kenny came from New Birth.
I think people left him because he said he was an affirming church, I think. You know.
No, Kenny kept having Kenny been gay all the time. See, he was gay when he was at New Birth.
I thought he
was in the closet. Kenny Samuels.
That was that church that Troy Sanders was at, wasn't it?
Kenny Samuels was always on the DL. And he did his church the same way Dennis Meredith did. They slowly crept out of the closet. They kept creeping out. Little bit by little bit, little bit by little bit. And now Kenny is finally living and being full-fledged gay. But he been gay all the time. He was gay at New Birth.
He still has a pretty decent following, I think. I think he's off of Covington Highway.
Well, he didn't have enough following to hold that building over there, and over there.
That church was $20 million, I think.
Yeah, his following is not that significant. He couldn't keep him up in there.
Oh well, no, you can't have no $200,000.
So that's where a whole lot of people are going out there.
Yeah, you can't even park at that church. It's so bad. Like you can't even park there. It's so bad. You have to park down the street.
You just have to be VIP. That's all. You have to just be VIP. I bet you I wouldn't be parking down the street.
Well, I think they have a bus or something that shuttles you to the church.
I wouldn't dare. I wouldn't. He said, "Did y'all hear him?" He said,
"They got a courtesy van, William."
I mean, he said they got a church bus. I'm like, I would dare get on the church.
They got a courtesy driver.
I am a courtesy driver. Wait a minute, somebody said, Monty says, I don't know these people, but I love good church guys. Thank you, Monty. You better follow me. So that's the new little phase. Everybody's going over there. What does he look like? Send me a picture of Darius.
Darius Daniels he's bald. Is he black? Yeah. But
wait a minute. He's not the guy that was out in Gwinnett.
Yes, he has 2 locations.
Okay, so that's the guy with the glasses, the little nerdy looking guy.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they drinking his Kool-Aid right now. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
He's a good teacher though. Like I would go
I
to
don't want
him
to hear.
before I.
I don't. Let me tell y'all something. I do not want to hear no kind of teaching. I don't want to hear no kind of teaching. I want some grits and Gary. I want you. I need. See,
But half the
I
time
need.
they ain't talking about nothing, William.
It don't matter. It sound good. That's what I want.
He's very sound and solid. But yeah, that 2819 thing.
Oh, I can't stand him. I don't even want you to say
know,
his name over here no more. No, we don't support his
but
ministry.
he sound like where he came from. He kind of sounds like
See, I want this. See, this is what I want. See, I need all that. I don't want you. I don't want you to be standing up holding over. And oh, look right here. Look. No. This is the son of the slave. I need to hear that. I need you to growl that thing out for me.
Now every now and then Darius do it. Now he does it, but you ain't gonna get it consistently now.
Oh no, well no. I need consistent. See, the Lord is the same today, yesterday, and forever. See, that's what I need. I don't need all this changing.
Why did Paul Martin lose that church on Greenbrier? Because that's where Philip. Well, that's where that guy is right now with his church. Is that Paul Martin's old church?
He's not over there where you talking about he's over there. I thought he was
where Changing a Generation is. He's over there by Greenbrier Mall. Well, what was left of him?
What, Tyler Perry's place? The old studio? Because on one side it was Tyler Perry studio, and then you went across the lake and it was Paul Martin.
Yeah, well, the big church Paul Martin had is where that church is, the 2819 church is.
I thought he was on Metropolitan. See, I need this. This is what I need. See, I can't why is this? I can't stand all these commercials.
I need my bill to be flat in 3 days. What's she talking about?
Dress, but stop your lying, stop your backbite, stop your jealousy, stop trying to talk about me, but get it on the inside.
Who that is?
Get it on the inside. Things I used to do, I ain't gonna do it no more. The way I used to talk about you, I'm not gonna talk about you no more. Say yeah, 6 years. Floods of joy on my soul, like a sweet billow.
See, that's Maria. See, that's the kind of. Oh, wait a minute. Let me show you. I'm gonna show you one more, and then I'll be done. See, this is that's that. I don't see. I can't stand that talking to me. Like I'm up in let me see here.
But I want you to know he said
which are called by my name. And I'd like you to know that God's name is holy. For he said in the 57th chapter of Isaiah, in the 15th verse, he said, thus said the high and lofty one, that inhabiteth the eternity, said his name is holy. And said, I dwell in the high and holy place with them that is also of a contrite and humble spirit. And he said, I come to revive the spirit of the humble, and I come to revive the heart of the contrite one. Then when I go back to Leviticus 10 and 10, it said that you may put a difference between clean and unclean, and between holy and unholy. And when I step over Leviticus 11 and 44, he said, I am the Lord your God. But I want you to know, he said, if my people which are called by my name, then I'd like you to know that God's name is holy. For he said in the 57th chapter of Isaiah, in the 15th verse, he said, thus said the high and lofty one, that inhabiteth the eternity, said his name is that I come to revive the spirit of the humble one. Then when I go back to Leviticus 10 and 10.
That's Samuel Edward Mitchell. See, they don't make them like that.
Keep you from sin, and sin will keep you from prayer. Oh, bless his name. And what we need to get spiritual drunk. We don't need to be power drunk. We don't need to be political drunk. But we need to be spiritual drunk. Y'all ain't talking to me. Or here the Bible said in Joel 2:28, he said in the last days, he said, I pour out my spirit upon all flesh. He said, your sons and daughters shall prophesy, and young men shall see vision, and old men shall dream dreams. And then I want you to know that after the writing of Malachi, when the prophets had quit prophesying, and dreamers had quit dreaming dreams, and preacher put a lock on the church doors and flee to the field to make a living for themselves. When the lamp went out of the temple and spider webs in the cracks of the walls and dust is stacked upon the altar, and somebody went behind the holies of holies and tore down the altar of God. They say we way down in the valley, but we can't hear nobody pray. But I saw Jesus, the Lamb of God. After 400 years it expired.
You see, they don't make them like that no more. See, they not doing that. They're not doing that. That's what I that to me, that's what I like. I don't know. I may be wrong. If maybe this talking to you, I don't see it. I don't see it helping nobody. I don't see it healing nobody. Who is that?
There's something wrong with him.
Oh, very seriously. He doesn't. Oh, see, that scared me. He looks so frightening. That's Robbie. What's wrong with Robbie? Robbie can't stand Brian, can he?
Oh my, he talking. He just went live. They tagged me in.
He talks about Brian Carn every day, don't he?
Yeah, I don't understand. And you get the same 12 people, and
But why is he so consumed with Brian?
I don't know. I guess the fact that we have people joining by the droves every week is a problem for him. You preach to 12 people, and we have 12 new members on one Sunday. Sometimes jealousy it's a drug.
But what happened to Robbie's ministry? Isn't Robbie a prophet? Don't he prophesy? I always have to take him to some trap motel when he comes to the meetings, and he want to ride for, I only got $12, or he got some odd number or some kind of. He can't give you 20. He had one time he got in the van. Child, I was scared to death of him. He had a jogging suit on and a hood on his head. I said, where are you going out here lurking in the dark?
And he coach? Is he coaching?
Oh. Okay, let me go on with my topic. So, I want to say that it's fair. We should. I want to go Vegas. So the guy Eric Mason is having some kind of mental episode, some kind of mental breakdown. He is the church that he founded and started. He's leaving.
I thought I thought he shut it down.
Well, he said that he thinks Epiphany Church is going to remain. So y'all saying that Tiffany Montgomery put something on her. She casted a spell.
No, I don't think she cast a spell, but he called her a witch, and then she went live, and she'll go live quick. Well, she say she don't, but she went live, and she prayed them. See, Tiffany prayed them Old Testament praise. May their tongue cleave at the root of their mouth, and avenge me, oh Lord, and kill all my adversaries. She prayed them prayer. And I'm gonna be honest with you now. I'm going to be honest.
It's the mind.
When people come up against her, it do, because what you call it, his church fell in Atlanta. Had the big church over there, and he just did the interview, and the girl, he was having an affair with his co-pastor, Brian Meadows.
You talking about Tiffany's ex-husband?
No. Who was Tiffany?
Tiffany Moye, that came out of her daddy was the organist for Kenny Mo's father for years.
No. This Brian Meadows has the church. He was in the old church that John Gray had for a little while. But he had a big church, big following going everywhere. And him and his
I don't know Brian. I don't know these off-brand people. He was in Decatur.
No, I think he was in West Atlanta, and he had thousands of members, and it fell off in a matter of weeks. No, it was called Embassy.
And his church.
Anyway, because he had an affair with his co-pastor, not his wife. His wife and the co-pastor, two different people. He had an affair with his executive pastor for 12 years, something like that, whatever. Because he was on the Cheryl Brady now.
You talking about what's his name that was with New Birth South? His wife was dying with cancer, and he had
you talking about the light-skinned bald head man? No, he's
in a gymnasium now.
At a high school, yeah. No, this happened last year. Like this happened a few months ago. So he had said something about Tiffany Montgomery. Tiffany Montgomery had. She said he was covering his members with cum, because she talked real nasty over pulpit sometimes.
Oh no!
She'll say,
"Who is this? Who is this?"
She said he was covering his sheep in cum. That's exactly what she said.
It ain't no telling what she would say about me. Ooh, who talks filthy and ugly like that?
She'll say dick and
stuff.
So anyway,
so you're saying that it seems. So basically, you're saying that it seems to be something too. When she casts these spells or when she pray against you, something does happen.
I didn't say spell, but I wouldn't mess with her because it seemed like her and God might got something going on. But it seemed like every time somebody comes up against her,
she got y'all, she got whoever Tiffany Montgomery, and she got you spooked. So this man then lost his mind. His mind is collapsed.
Yeah, he called her a witch, and he ain't been right since. Yeah,
okay.
He ain't been right.
It was just like Delaney. They said Delaney then went out of his mind. Oh, okay. Well, see, that's how we supposed to do. We supposed to lose our mind and take on the mind of Christ. Come on here. My mind. That's what they told me. My mind is gone. See, I gave up my mind a long time ago. Oh, okay. All right. So anyway, so he's gone. He came up against not Embassy. What was the name of his church? Epiphany Epiphany Fellowship Church in Philadelphia. Basically, he has had some kind of nervous breakdown, and he's going to have to he's got to vacate the premises, ladies and gentlemen. So he's gone. All right, I want to talk about this because this to me is interesting. So Mark Moore has brought back his leaders conference. Don't you participate in that?
I will be this year.
Okay. Now, I thought it was interesting. That he has almost every presiding bishop.
That's what I said. Yeah, almost every presiding bishop.
So he has almost every. Now, okay, so let's examine that for a little bit, you all. He's a Morehouse grad, so I don't know Mark. I don't know him. I've heard interesting things, and I know that he's apostolic. He seems to be a dynamic preacher. He's had some peaks and valleys with his ministry. He did this leadership conference. Then I guess it was a pause for a couple of years.
So yeah, COVID pretty much shut it down for a couple of years.
But then wasn't he gonna stop, or wasn't he? He said he wasn't gonna do that, or he wasn't gonna do it. He was just gonna focus on his church, because his church, he and his father has had some ins and outs and some situations, right?
So he was not pastoring when he did the YLC conference. He was just like a minister or elder at his father's church. So
and he was a youth preacher and going around.
Yeah, so he was kind of itinerant. And I think the last one that he had upwards to 5,000 people. So it was an up and coming, conference. And then of course COVID came and shut it down. And then in the midst of COVID, he inherited his father's church, which was then Faith Covenant Church, when his father took the position in Chicago.
So right. And now the father and mother don't seem to be together, but no one is saying anything about it. So okay. All right. So the mama live here, but the mama and daddy are still married on paper. And then something happened with him and his father, and he left the church on Boulder Crest, and then he went to his studios where he was doing started an incubator. He was doing a place where different studios for a streaming network that he was going to do. But when he lost, or when he hit impasse with his father, he went to Marietta to his studios and converted that into a church, correct?
No, so that was already the M3 Center he was already kind of having services in the midst of COVID. Now, of course, it wasn't full-fledged church, but the stage and all that was already kind of there. So I think, like you said, he was building it for whatever he was doing, because he was just doing like the YLC thing virtually. Now when the church on what you said, Boulder Crest,
that was where the daddy was. The daddy was the pastor. He was a minister or elder, and he was dealing with the young people, and he was a known traveling evangelist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that building, when whatever happened,
and him and his father hit some kind of impasse, and he said, "Here's your building back. I'm going to take my people, and we're going to go elsewhere."
I heard it was something with the organization that the church was in. I didn't hear that it was anything with his father, but I don't know. I know it was too small, because I had visited one at that location, and it was so packed in there you couldn't hardly breathe. I mean, you had people sitting on the stage and on the, it was just that jam packed. So it outgrew the building anyway. So when they closed that one, he went to McNair High School, which was somewhere in that vicinity, and had served until I think they bought the current headquarters church. But at that point, he had two locations. So he had Marietta at night, or at 3:00, and he had the morning service at McNair High School.
So now where is he having church?
So his church is on Springdale. I believe they bought that building, and they renovated and did all that. So yeah, that's where they are. Then he has the South Campus in Marietta. McDonough. A South location, and they are working on another location in Marietta. So he has like 5 services a Sunday, something like that.
Mm. Wow, it's a lot of people having. So so with that backstory, so he's having his leadership conference. He's having his conference. He's having. I think it's interesting. Oh, thank you. I think it's interesting that I don't know how I feel about presiding bishops. Because, see, when I come to you, all right, y'all, are y'all going to let me say this how I feel it? See, when I come to you, I'm coming subject to you. I don't hear nobody. I thank you for your holy quietness. Now, I need some senior people to back me up. Mother Janice, thank you. Mother Janice, Mother Deacon Myers. I need some people that, because what I think it's a little interesting that you have. Okay, so you got my bishop, you got Bishop John Drew Sheard, he's coming. You have what's the little short man that used to be on Amen? Thelma's son. Hey, you, Marquise, are you here? Are you present?
I'm trying to figure out. I don't know what you're talking about. Who's on?
The man, what's the man name that used to play on Amen as a child? When we were kids, he was on Amen.
Oh,
he was a child actor, and now he's over Pilgrim. He's over
Hudson.
Paula. Okay, so he has him coming, and then doesn't he have Joseph Walker and Paul Martin?
Yeah, I think he got Bishop Michael Blue, which I think he has his own fellowship too.
Oh, so what is okay? So that's William Hudson. So what is this?
Well,
and how are you getting leaders of? I don't know how I feel about it. I do not.
Convocation for young people, and I think he wants to get the generals and the fathers of the faith to come forward into the younger, the millennial, the Gen Z. That's what I think. I think he is getting people who are seasoned and that are known and that have, I guess rank.
I want. Let me say this to you. Okay, there are certain things in life that are special, that are a rarity, that is hard to come by.
Mm-hmm.
The mere fact that you are able to purchase one or have one, that puts you in a different league. The mere fact that when you are able to go out and say, okay, I have a Birkin bag. Okay, that's when women were running around and they were really wearing the St. John's, and this knit suit is upwards of $2,000. That was a status statement saying that, okay, my wife can afford a St. John. I can afford to dress her and adorn her on this kind of level. everyone does not eat caviar. Everyone doesn't have a Rolls Royce. So I just, it's, see, all of these men, they can go under this premise that, oh, these are the fathers of ministry that are going to pour into these young people, and I don't see it like that. I'm sorry, you all. I this is no offense to him. The mere fact that he is able to do this and pull this off, but there's certain things that I'm not going to do that is going to reduce me. When you know who you are, you don't step down, you step up. Now, there's a difference with my presiding bishop going to another at the invitation of another presiding bishop that's equal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You don't come into a presiding bishop should not need a sandwich. And now you have all of these men, all of these organizations, and they're coming subject to Mark. I don't I don't know how I feel about it. The jury's still out. It's okay. Someone says that they think it's a shifting. It's a lateral series. Well, see, I think it's a shifting, but I'm wondering if it's a shifting in the wrong direction. I'm wondering if it's a shifting. See, I just think that coming to other bishops, going to other bishops' convocations, workers' meetings, banquets, and things of that level. See, now see, the flip side of it is what you gonna do with Mark Moore now. See, because what are you saying? What are you saying that you follow where I'm going? Because see, who is he? Who is he now where he's not even a bishop and he's pulling men that are that can lay hands and consecrate people? It's just an interesting thing to me. It's very okay. So Nakima Kirk Wilson says Mark is considered an up and coming leadership. Is just a boost for him. That's all. Yeah, but it's a big. See, Now, because also one of the rumors is that it was a conflict with him and his father or something in that organization where he wanted to be a bishop. Because see, that's what this is getting ready to do. He's getting y'all know that, right? Y'all know he's getting ready to launch, and somebody's getting ready to consecrate him. That's where this is going, because there's no way you can have every one of anybody that's and especially that's significant, that is Pentecostal, that's Black and Pentecostal, that are not going, that's not coming. So I think it's interesting. I think that it would have needed to been someone said, is Gates in the lineup? Who's all is Lambert Gates in the
I don't think I've seen Lambert Gates on there. I can look though.
I don't think he is. I don't think Lambert Gates is on there. I know it's Hudson. I know it's Sheard, Paul Martin, Joseph Walker. I mean, that's enough right there. Those those four, although Pilgrim is not that large. Pilgrim is a rather...
He is on there, yeah.
Okay, so Lambert Gates. So he has all of them coming subject to him. Now, maybe that's what the concept was, and maybe that's why they answered. Is because here it is. Okay, so that's the flip side to look at it. So here it is, this young man is recognizing these fathers or these generals in the gospel, and he's asking them to come and pour into these wild young people. Yeah, I said it.
Why gotta be wild?
Because they are. Yeah.
I do think it is a strategy. But I think he is a very strategic person. He's very witty.
Oh no, this is he's a master strategist, and he's definitely intelligent. The whole way that he built his and made his whole move, where he's a good preacher. He was traveling, going to all of these various organizations, and then for him to come up with something for them to come to him. Also, the other flip side of it is it's not too cost prohibitive. It's what is it? It's only 2 or 3 days. It's intense, and you can kind of still come and participate, and it's relatively affordable.
Yeah.
So, and is it still going to be in the Georgia?
Georgia World Congress Center.
Is that Georgia World Congress Center this time, or is it at the one down by the airport? He used to be at the one down by the airport.
Oh, either one of them. Aren't both of them though?
No. Georgia World Congress Center is Northside
Drive.
Drive.
It's over there by State Farm Arena.
Okay, so that's Georgia World Congress Center. So he's elevated, he's graduated significantly then, because he was at the smaller and
let me check
on the south side of town. He was over at the one that's over by the Marriott Gateway. See, Georgia World Congress Center is a hunk and a chunk to go in there.
Well, you got 5,000 people that's potentially showing up. You know, I'm sure. sure. He could probably afford it. Who's having conferences like that?
I don't know. You're starting to sound like R2D2.
What you mean?
Right. Okay, maybe you needed to sit up to it. So where is it?
I'm pulling up the website, the registration.
Y'all don't hear that?
Oh, okay. It's at the Georgia International. So that's the one by the airport?
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Now, I'm not hating, but I thought very seriously that he wasn't coming up into downtown to the to I didn't think he had jumped to that degree. And this is no hate. He's a Morehouse brother, so we like him by default. All right, were you referring to Lambert Gates in Detroit? I don't know where Lambert Gates. I thought where's Lambert Gates based?
I think he's from Detroit, but his main church is in Indianapolis.
Yeah, I thought he was in Indiana. Yeah,
but he has.
I didn't realize that he was a retired school teacher.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, he's to my understanding, he was an educator. Okay, we did a Carn. All right. I don't have how am I doing on time? Y'all, I've almost been 3 hours. Okay, so every time I get to this man, it's always after the show has gone. This situation, there is little bit by little bit of things and concerns that are coming out as it relates to Herman Murray and the Full Gospel organization. So we're going to really start diving into that. There's also been now brought to my attention some social media pages that are that have become totally dedicated to expounding and sharing some stuff about Herman, which is really interesting. And then we have John Walton. It's not Walton. His last name starts with an H. John, and his church was commandeered. His church was commandeered by he was assigned that congregation. They worked, they paid their church off, and he was separated from the church, and the actual physical building that he purchased was taken from him. Also, there's been some interesting things because Herman Murray had a male best friend that he has been known to take on vacations, and they left the wife there. So people were questioning men. I've not been married. So are you married? You're not married. You've not been married. I don't know, dude. So is that unusual for the married people that for men to leave their wives at home and go on vacation together? Would that be is that eyebrow raising?
It's usually the opposite. It's usually the girls trip. With the wives. I've heard of.
So yeah, we have heard of girls trips. So it's not.
It's not coming. It's not.
The chairman of my deacon board said he would be divorced.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll see boys and toys. I mean,
I've heard of guys trips. So not as much as you hear girls trip. No.
You don't hear guys, but guys do go, and they may go to the game. They may go somewhere and go to the game and do guy things.
Go to the game, go to a strip club, and all that. Yeah.
You can't, some people are supposed to be halfway saved. You supposed to, these preachers ain't supposed to be going nowhere, going to no strip club now.
Well, I wasn't saying that. I wasn't saying that. But I can't see her married in a football game. No way. Because hardcore holdings like that. You don't go to nothing but church and work.
Well, he went to Hawaii with this man.
William.
I'm just saying they went to Hawaii together. And then it got to be such a controversy that the man had to quit working for him because it was such a controversy about them going on these vacations.
I wonder if he one of the guys that used to come down. Because he used to come to Mobile every year. I
wonder what was going. Now, see, Derek Flowers was a member of his organization, and Derek Flowers was found deceased on naked on his knees and knee bent and body bowed.
William.
In a trap motel in Dallas, and the owner of the motel said it was 5 men in the room and 4 walked out.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
So anyway, it always gets late into the show when it's time to discuss him. Okay, they say married men don't go on vacation with other men. Friendships are different. I love it. So, okay, Tony Hawkins go on vacations with men. So you said what?
How'd you know that? Ooh,
why are you yawning on my show? That's so rude.
I don't know. I'm tired, William. I gotta.
What are you tired from? Okay, so y'all, we still can't eat lettuce. So y'all.
I need the lettuce. I want to lose 25 pounds. I'm going on a cruise in 2 weeks. I need to lose that 25 pounds.
But why don't you just go and get you an Ozempic pen?
I ordered some off the black market.
You see, they don't tell them what it's gonna do to you.
I got some terrified from Embody.
I be so scared. Y'all be ordering stuff. Y'all be doing all this mail ordering stuff on stuff. I wouldn't get no Ozempic and injected in my body off of TikTok, but nothing in the world.
It ain't on TikTok. It's on Embody. Just don't eat that Taco Bell.
Child, please. Okay.
But they got that doing.
Clearly, he's out of his mind. Okay, so what y'all think? I kind of want President Trump to go on and let R. Kelly out. You don't think he's been in there long enough?
I forgot he was in jail.
R. Kelly has submitted to the president to get to commute his sentence. Also, there's talks for P. Diddy to get his sentence commuted. Are you one of those people that start doing crazy stuff when you get sleepy?
Because I keep yawning.
Right, it's just nuts. Hey, Selena. So he wants him to commit. I see a lot of the stuff, and I know that it was underage, but those parents were involved. And he did have relationship with the parents. He paid them. Then when the girls became of legal age, and then you still want to punish the man. You still want to punish P. Diddy. And you all did this stuff willfully. I'm gonna just tell y'all, this is the one thing that I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna go on and say this. I want to have a relationship with somebody where I can ask for $10 million and get it. So what y'all think about Stefon? Stefon went on. The boy released the text messages, over 100 text messages with him. Now, did you read the text messages?
No, I ain't seen no text message.
Oh, one of the text messages say, "Come over here and get blown out." Get. So, wait a minute. So this guy has some very serious text messages with Stefon. So much to the point where Stefon went on and gave him the $10 million. So it clearly was some kind of, and the jury is still out with Tyler.
Why is it out with him?
Well, we don't know if Tyler's gonna go on and pay this guy to make him go away or not. Oh, but speaking of commuting sentences, Boosie wants his $300,000 back because he gave the president $300,000 and they did not commute his sentence. He said he wants a refund because the president didn't commute his sentence. Boosie is a mess. You know what? Boosie need to be quiet before he have to move to Bali or so.
Boosie, he don't care.
Yeah, but see, we got somebody that's petty that's gonna make you care. See, make you care, make you disappear, make whatever he want to happen to you happen. So Bootsy need to be quiet. So anyway, I just don't. I don't see people. But Stefon Diggs went on and paid Chris Griffith. He went on and paid him the money.
Yeah, but why would you wait
Stefon is trying to say that none of the text messages imply homosexuality. That's what he's saying. He's saying that. So, but I don't know what you mean when you say come and get blown out. I don't know what that is. What are you? What are you referring to? What could you be possibly? I don't know. Maybe you'll get your tire blown out. Then somebody says I'm messy. James, I'm not messy. Okay, so what do you think it means, James? James, click the link. You come up and tell me, what does it mean if I text you that? Or if you, what are you?
Nehemiah Kurt Wilson said it means weed. Come smoke weed.
Oh, okay. So maybe it means to just come and smoke weed. Oh, see, I don't smoke weed, so I don't know the lingo.
Why would you pay $10 million? To me, $10 million is like a, hey, bro, you're doing too much.
But that's because you don't want it to come out. See,
but that's what I'm saying. So isn't that like an admission of guilt?
Well, some people say that, but okay, he says it means coming to hang and okay, chill. Okay, so James says it means to come and hang out and come and hang and chill. It doesn't mean anything sexual. Oh, okay. All right, so it doesn't mean sexual. Okay. So why did he pay the $10 million if none of the text messages are it's sexual? And he released. Okay, James says that's not what that means. What does it mean? Somebody explain to me what it means. Because maybe I have a maybe I have a misinterpretation or misunderstanding. And the Bible says that all thy getting, get a good understanding. So I want to understand, what did Stefon mean when he told him to come over for that? Do you smoke weed, Marquise?
No, I'm sanctified.
You don't smoke weed, but you drink. So
Because we drink. We don't smoke. We drink. We drink and be merry. The Bible say, drink your little wine for your stomach's sake. That's in 2 Timothy.
Right.
Right. So I go get me a bottle of wine. See, we take wine for communion. We don't do that grape juice. The Bible ain't saying nothing about no grape juice.
Oh, so that's what they did. Y'all serve communion wine at KKC.
No, they do grape juice. I'm talking about down here in Alabama. A lot of these churches they serve David more.
Wine. But now when you drink wine in church, it's supposed to be 100 proof.
Yeah, they get David Morgan. 100 proof. That's moonshine.
I'm telling you. Now, I grew up in Catholic school. You're supposed to do 100 proof wine, because see, that way it is no, everybody drank it out of the same glass. You drank it behind the Father.
That's what they do.
He would take the goblet and wipe it, and then you drink, and he'd take the goblet and wipe it, but it had to be 100 proof. It had to be real strong so you wouldn't get no bacteria.
Well, I think Jennings, they all drink from one cup.
Oh, he takes communion.
Yeah, he said he don't use no shot glass. Because he said the preachers that use shot glasses are infidel.
So what does he use? He drink the whole bottle?
They drink from the glass. I guess they all come up there and drink from the cup.
Gino. You know who I am. He old school.
William, he got a church down here. Does he have one in Atlanta?
Does he? I don't know. I like to go. I like to go to places like that. The people be real nervous, like when I walk in. Oh, they be looking like and I'm gonna tell you another place where they really be looking. Like if I go to a mosque.
Oh, they probably ready to shoot. Then they might have a bomb somewhere.
Oh no, but see, because I was gonna go to Mother Khadijah's funeral, but the nation they love me, and they have they had an outbreak in the nation at one time. They very rarely talk about it, but Farrakhan had to deal with the whole same gender loving thing. They had a bad outbreak at one point. It was real bad. And they were there was a lot of activity.
What kind of outbreak?
Same gender loving, like how in black churches, how you have.
I'm thinking you saying outbreak. I'm thinking you saying, they wasn't using protection, so they needed to, take a pill.
No, I'm not saying that. That might have outbreak, but what I'm
it's
saying
a penicillin shot.
What I'm saying is that they were having an issue with men being involved with each other and down low behavior, so much to the point where it got to the minister and he had to discuss it.
Yeah, but do you think it stopped it?
No.
Oh, okay. I guess they just had to they just can't, we don't condone it, I guess.
Right.
We know y'all gonna do it, and I might want to come myself, but
see,
I'm just gonna say.
but it's all over. Everywhere. Okay. Oh, and what you call Jadakiss manager? He unalived his niece. I've been trying to get the full discussion on that. And then what you call in New York, we all can move to New York now because they're gonna start background. They're gonna stop backgrounding, but stop doing background checks and credit checks for you to get an apartment.
You think I'm finna move up there with them fools? Baby, that's gonna be concrete jungle for
when
real.
You look at it, should you be biased?
Yeah,
that's discriminatory.
Okay, so a sex offender can stay right next door to a house full of children.
They gonna find them
oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. I just don't see how that's gonna work, William. I mean, because there's so many people that need to be discriminated against.
Look at you as a black man saying that there's so many people that need to be discriminated against.
I mean, hey, we've been discriminated against for years.
So terrible.
It's time for the chicken to come home to roost.
So what do you say? So what you gonna say to white folks that say, "Oh, we should discriminate against black men with dreads"?
Well, they've been doing it anyway. It ain't nothing new. They just saying.
Yeah, but you can't make it all right. You can't lock people out. Well, you gotta have people just because they different from you and they don't see y'all. Why y'all didn't stop running my gifts up? Y'all need to give me some more presents over here on TikTok.
So Will, you saying that because I think they coined a new name for it's no longer pedophilia, it's children loving adults or something. It's like they try to because they're trying to be a part of LGBTQIA+. So they want that P to be for pedophilia because they want it to be legal because they're saying it's not nothing is wrong. With loving a 3-year-old.
Now, I think when you start talking about, I think sex goes based upon skill and experience.
So why would you want a 4-year-old? That's sick.
That's what I'm saying. So I think you should have sex with somebody that has had a lot of sex and very, very skilled because practice makes perfect.
Well, sometimes,
and if you do something a lot, then eventually you're going to get good at it.
I mean, hopefully you got the right tools, but I
see, because you're not having sex as good now. You're having sex better now than what you was having when you first started.
What you mean? Don't try to start nothing out on me.
Yeah. I mean, because you're nervous, you're scared, you don't know what to do, you don't know how. See, now you can just go right, you can get right on in there.
Right on in there, that's great.
I mean,
I don't know. That's what I want with right on in there with. That's. I don't know.
Maybe not right on in there. Our verbiage or analogy. Maybe that's not the right analogy for it, but what I mean is. You can now get right down to business. Yeah, you don't need you know.
William, have you ever heard of the phrase? Because I'm from Alabama, and we have this stigmatism that Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana they screw relatives. Now they said Alabama we screw our cousins, but Louisiana they screw their brothers and sisters, right? And I heard the term a few months ago. I just thought it was absolutely diabolical. That the closer the kin, the deeper they go in. You ever heard that?
But now, okay, so the negative part about it is that everybody, I shouldn't say everybody, but a lot of people have had some family member in your family that has been known to touch the kids.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Unfortunately, I had that experience, but I thought I was the only one. I was fat in the
Oh,
face.
this is so cute. Look, they call me Begging Betty. They done made a look. That's that Casablanca outfit. They done made a whole little doll of little. See the trolls. Oh, I might post it. I think it's cute.
Oh, they sent that to you.
They troll me all the time. I'm so important. But look at the little babe. Look at the little. This is cute. It's actually complimentary. Look at the little teddy bear. Oh, they really love me.
Yeah,
they really do, in a sick, perverted kind of way. Oh, they tried to do my whole. They tried to do my whole fuchsia outfit. Oh, what else did they send? That is so funny.
When is convocation?
It's always the first Tuesday of November.
Oh, I'll just be coming back.
You gotta come to convocation.
I know they got the hotel. They got that casino across the street from the place. Right?
No, we're gonna be in what you call. We're going back to St. Louis.
That's what I'm saying. They got a casino across the street from the Dome. Because I heard a lot of the bishops they go eat at the casino.
Oh, what you call it? Yeah, but they stopped their buffet. They stopped the crab or something.
Oh.
Yeah. They stopped it. All right, y'all. And we have been on for a while. So anyway, well, thanks for hanging out with me and bringing clarity. No one was able to see. You all seen the people. They're scared. You see William Rudolph didn't come over here. He went over there where he knew where that foolishness would be tolerated.
Yeah. Hopefully
he didn't come over here because we play no games over here.
And I'm blocked, so I couldn't tag him if I wanted to.
Oh, he blocked you.
I'm so sure I can't find him.
Well, he's not. Well, the way they say it, he's not hard to find. Did y'all find him? Did y'all see where he was? I guess not. Well, hopefully everything will work out. I wonder, is he gonna? Oh yeah, they announced it, so it will be Bible study on Wednesday. They're still gonna do that.
He was just there last Wednesday, yeah.
Well, I mean, but that was before the eviction.
No, it wasn't. That happened Tuesday.
Also, he came last week.
Yeah, he came out. He came to Atlanta Wednesday. He came to Mobile Friday. A prophet don't listen.
He gonna go right on.
He just gonna go on with God. He just, hey, whatever's going, he ain't gonna, he definitely has tenacity, and I can appreciate that. He ain't finna.
He's not. He does, and whatever he's going through, he knows he can really put on the face and still persevere, even if he's like shaking in his boots behind closed doors. Yeah. All right, man. Thank you.
All right, call me later.
I will.
All right.
All right, you all. This has been another incredible night with live with Sir William. Thank y'all for tuning in. I need everyone to hit that like button just before we get out of here. I need everyone, especially those of you that are on YouTube, if you will click and hit the like button. Make sure that you share. Oh, excuse me. Make sure that you share so that people that was not on live tonight that they can catch the replay. All right, make sure that you do that. All of you that gave on tonight, thank you so very much for your generosity and your patronage and your love and your support. I should have asked about likes before. We only got 76 likes, and we had on Facebook, and we had over 250 at one time in there. So hopefully, and a lot of times our likes also go up on the replay. All right, make sure that you like, share, and that you're subscribing and following me on all of my social media platforms. Make sure of that. It is very, very, very imperative. Also, we're so close on the YouTube channel. We're so close to over, I know it goes by views, but we are so close to at least 10,000 subscribers to the channel. And the one thing about it is when you subscribe, you get that notification. So you definitely want to do that, because I have people spread out in on so many different platforms and places that that we can get all of you to come together and follow would be really, really good. Would be really, really great. All right. So definitely like, share, and subscribe. We need that. And make sure that you're following me on all of my platforms. Also, if you have not, definitely subscribe to the text messages. The text messages would allow you to hear from me directly. Okay, so that way you'll get the text, and you'll know from me straight up that we're getting ready to go live or something. You'll know. Also, we'll share stuff that's going on with me, like the play. I'm so excited about that. I gotta start studying my lines and hurry up and get those memorized, because we're gonna start rehearsals, and I got to be ready. Okay, so wanted to say that. Any other housekeeping needs? Any other church announcements? Do we have any church announcements tonight before we get out of here? Any? Oh, okay, inbox me. Just send me a inbox and I'll give that to you. Okay, but we need a page actually from you where we can see and know who you are. Okay. All right, y'all. Thank y'all. I'm about to sign out of here. I think I've covered everything. So no, let me see if there's I just looked at what this one said about Clara Ward. Oh my gosh. Also, so Charlene is now, they made the announcement official. I had already heard about it, but Charlene is taking over Bishop Adrian Williams' church. So she collapsed her church in Charlotte, and she's now back here living again. And she's, I think Bishop Adrian Williams was down to 10 members. But they made the announcement she's going to start pastoring at church. So that's another thing to really talk for, that we're going to have to talk about, that a lot of these women are coming forward with pastoring over in the Church of God in Christ, which I thought was very, very interesting. And so that's it. I think that's all. All hearts and minds are clear. If everybody rest on your feet, we about to be dismissed. But no, thank y'all very seriously. Thank you. And I need everyone, Selena, and those of you that follow me, I need everyone to get tickets and to come to the play. I really need you to do that. I need y'all to get tickets and come to the play. Y'all got to come and see me. Okay? You all have definitely got to come and see me. Selena, it's the 31st. It is the 31st. Oh, you got to come, Selena. You got to come. Okay.